take much to raise our stress levels. Crying kids, demands at work, watching our investments. We envision retirement as the ultimate stress-free time in our lives, and yet even then, stress can take over with a vengeance. So Greg and Kristen Taylor from Legacy Retirement Group are back with great advice for creating a less stressful retirement. Welcome, Kristen.
Hello.
And welcome back, Greg.
Thank you.
Happy to have you both. So, Kristen, what do people need to change when it comes to their mindset or their thought process when it comes to retirement?
Okay, well, first of all, this time of year is so stressful for people with
Yes.
shopping and preparing meals and whatnot. So, of course, we're not stressed. We're done shopping. We did all our
Yes,
shopping online this
we are
weekend.
complete.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm officially jealous.
Yes.
But when it comes to retirement, you want to change your mindset about risk, because through your working years, it's certainly okay to have heavy risk in your portfolio, your overall investments. But when you get to that retirement stage, you need to think a little differently and think about how much risk you can afford to take at that point.
All right. Greg, what's the first step to getting things in order for retirement?
Well, just like you want to have a good plan, whether it be planning for the holidays and Christmas shopping and all those, and our pastor mentioned yesterday that he waits till Christmas Eve to shop. Now, to me, that's a big risk, right?
Big time.
Because what if they don't have the item you're looking for, what if they don't have the right size? I mean, there's so many things that can go wrong by waiting to the last minute. And when it comes to retirement, waiting to the last minute to plan or not having a plan at all can be devastating, because the things that can affect us in a retirement, like health care, we mentioned earlier, taxes, market fluctuations, all these things. If you don't have a plan as to how you're going to address those ahead of time, then you're reacting, then emotions take over. And when emotions take over, typically people make a lot of big mistakes.
I see. So setting goals are great. How often should we reassess the goals we've set?
Oh, the month of December is such a good time to hit the reset button and to really think about things you've done. As simple as beneficiaries, we mentioned a couple weeks ago, making sure all those are in order.
Up to date.
Making sure that your tax plan is set for the end of the year. You know, we hate to think about it, but those taxes are coming up soon. Just making sure all those things, your distributions have been taken on time, all those things, is a good time to hit that reset button.
Well, she made a big point right there, because there's a lot of people that turn 70 and a half this year. And if you have qualified accounts or IRAs, you have to take what's called a required minimum distribution. That's the minimum amount you have to pull out. And this is a big one. If you fail to take it out, you owe Uncle Sam 50% of what you should have taken out.
Ouch.
Yes.
So
big penalty.
we want to make sure, especially those turning 70 and a half this year, get that distribution out on time.
Yeah.
Kristen, we talk a lot about financials in retirement, but that's only a part of it. How else can we prepare?
Oh, retirement marks such a big transition in life, and we find that a lot of women especially have a hard time dealing with that transition, because your job has been your identifier. It's what you've been all your life, and so when you hit that mark, it's time to really reassess what things will be fulfilling to you. And so I brought Belle today. Now, our clients love Belle, and a lot of our clients have little dogs, and that's one of the things they do in their transition, and they'll bring their dogs in and they play, and it's a fun time. So I brought her in just as a prop for that. It's just a time to really reassess what's going to be fulfilling to you in life.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
Now, Greg, how often do people get to retirement and realize it's not what they envisioned? That's got to be...
Almost all the time.
Oh, wow.
Almost all the time, because people envision it as this grand vacation that never ends. And I can tell you there's not much fulfillment in that. Vacation then becomes your job. There has to be something that you're passionate about, that you can pour yourself into, that you transition into, that now becomes the new you. So actually what we're doing is we're learning how to have that second career.
Very good. Greg, in the spirit of Christmas, we have 30 seconds left, but you guys have a very special gift. Tell us about it.
Well, we don't want Christmas to be a stressor. We don't want retirement to be a stressor either. So a good friend of ours, Patrick Kelly, has written this book, Stress-Free Retirement. In the spirit of Christmas, anyone that calls in today, we're going to send them complimentary this copy of Stress-Free Retirement. And I think it'll be a great read and a great help for those that want to make sure that they're doing okay.
Very nice. The number's on the screen. Kristen, Greg, thank you both.
Thank
You're welcome.
you.